favorite example of weird and rather silly animal behavior is when animals deal with cold food. When animals come into contact with something cold, such as snow or ice cream, they sometimes experience a phenomenon called brain freeze. It sounds a bit terrifying, but the way it works is actually quite simple. One of the blood vessels in the mouth or throat cools rapidly due to the low temperature, causing an intense headache. This pain quickly disappears after the animal no longer touches the cold object. On the internet, there are many videos of cats and other animals experiencing this phenomenon. There was once even a coyote caught on camera. Although brain freeze didn't stop him, the coyote just kept walking in the cold water. Does this count as smart behavior? I'm not quite sure. It might just be a very strong urge to drink water. But actually, looking at the behavior of animals, you often think they're a little silly. Or not so little. However, this is an illusion, as animals have developed sophisticated ways of finding food, avoiding predators, and navigating their environment. They simply wouldn't be able to survive if they didn't have a sufficiently advanced intellect. And these are not my assumptions, but facts proven by experiments. Take, for example, the experiments of French scientists. They gave oranges and pineapples to fruit flies, on which the insects lay their eggs. But scientists would dab one kind of fruit with a nasty-tasting chemical. Some flies quickly learned to avoid bad-tasting fruits and didn't land on them, even when researchers didn't put chemicals on them. Scientists allowed these insects to breed, and as a result, they created a population of smarter flies, which were more intelligent than ordinary flies. But then I wondered, if it was so easy for scientists to teach better learning skills to some insects, then why didn't the ancestors of these insects evolve the same intelligence in the wild? The answer lies in a concept that I would call costly intelligence. It's best described by an experiment with the same flies. The researchers placed smart fly larvae next to normal fly larvae and allowed them to compete for food resources. It turned out that smart fly larvae died off more often than stupid ones. Why? Well, in fact, intelligence is no different from feathers, tentacles, or petals. This is the same biological feature, which has its pros and cons. Intelligence requires energy, that is, the calories that we use to power our brains. The less energy the brain spends, the more is left for some other purpose, like keeping the body warm, building additional muscle mass, and preventing illness. That is, smarter animals definitely lose the perks that dumber ones have. It's also possible that genes that improve one feature, such as intelligence, affect another one or even cause diseases. In part, this can also explain behavior that doesn't make any practical sense at first glance. For example, some animals play with each other or some objects. This may not be beneficial in terms of survival or reproduction, but entertainment can help reduce stress levels and improve the overall well-being of the population. What does it tell us? Well, don't forget to rest, and if possible, keep your head out of the crocodile's mouth, even if you have two of them. See you later.